everybody, happy Saturday afternoon and welcome to the latest game in the New England Minutemen season playthrough. This will be game number 17 and I decided to change things up a little bit and instead of playing out every game live here on the channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on one of the players who's kind of become an interesting character so far, and that's rookie pitcher Fernando de la Rosa. And so what I'm going to do is I'll use his starts as the game that I'll be airing on the channel, and I'll catch everybody up on what has happened in the interim. I'll play all the other games offline, so I think this will kind of help to speed the season along and also to keep things a little bit fresh here instead of grinding out 162 videos over the course of the season. So as you saw in the introduction splash there, I made a new page. So at the beginning of each video, I'll show you what De La Rosa's stats are, and then also the opponent that they're facing, and what their current record is. So since the last video, it's only been 2 games that I played offline, and it was the first 2 games in a road trip against the Cape Cod Lobsters, and the Minutemen were actually able to pull out wins in both of those. I'll show you real quickly what happened in each of those games. Alright, so their first game, let's see, was a 3-2 victory. And our ace pitcher, Xavier Cologne, picked up the win. Logan Mackel was able to lock down the save, to pick up his 6th save of the season already. And in the second game of the series, it was a complete game shutout. It's our first of the season by Cooper Grant, who has enjoyed a phenomenal start to the season. He's actually now 4-0, so he shut down the Lobster bats. He scattered 4 hits over the game, and a nice benefit of that is there is now a fully rested bullpen coming into this game. But De La Rosa will also be going for his 4th win of the season as he takes on a quite loaded lineup in the Cape Cod Lobsters. This is team number 12 in the Baseball America set. And according to the chart that came with it, they're projected to be over a 100-win team over the season. So definitely the best team, or at least projected to be the best team of the season. So to get a 3-game sweep here early on would be a kind of a boon for us. So without further ado, we'll go down to the field. We're at A to Z Auto Parts Stadium here in Orleans, Massachusetts, down on the Cape, and we are ready to go. All right, so for anybody joining for the first time, welcome, and thanks for watching. Please feel free to jump into the chat room. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them during the broadcast, or some other visitors might chime in as well. And for everyone who has come back, thanks for watching and for tuning in again. So here we go. It's time for New England Minutemen baseball here on the WAFR network. All right. So first thing we'll do is the pre-game rolls. New England is now on a 2-game win streak, and so we rolled over that. We'll see if they're ready to win again today. Oh, the dot says no, so we'll be semi-dissonant for the day. That means that we're going to roll on the stormy chart. But fortunately, it's going to be a non-issue. Pitching coach comes in and just says, let's go get him. All right, so with that out of the way, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. Really quick, Manny Infante is playing at second base. He'll lead things off. He's kind of cemented himself back into the leadoff spot. He had a great game yesterday, and so he's our designated hot batter for the day. Ramon Cruz, who's tied for the team lead in home runs, is batting second, playing in center field. Second-year catcher Santos Uraneta batting third. Rocky Olberbeck is going to be our DH for today. As Mike St. Clair has the day off, he'll be in the cleanup spot. Doug Smoles will be at first base, batting fifth. Jackson Newsom is playing in right. Kareem McCarthy in left. The third baseman, Duncan Otto, is batting eighth, and Kerry Nakamura will be batting in the ninth spot. The pitcher for Cape Cod will be Heath Bodeker. This is the first time that the Minutemen are facing him today, or facing him this season. All right, so we'll get things underway. It's time to play ball. All right, De La Rosa finishes his warm-up tosses, and let's get things going. Or, sorry, Bodeker finishes his warm-up tosses, and Manny Infante will step in. All right, so here we go. 2-3-5 is the roll. He's not wild. The batter is not eager, but he is patient, so he'll draw a leadoff walk. So the Minutemen have their leadoff runner aboard. Now Ramon Cruz will step in, see if we can get an early lead. 3-3-6. The pitcher is not an ace. So that's going to be a single into center field. And the runner will advance all the way to third base. All right, and we will go to the experience chart for the next at bat. Let's see, so Santos Uraneta is a semi-prospect, and so is the pitcher. So I think we're going to use our first card, our first manager card, and we will change. We'll use the manager coaching tip so that Uraneta will be considered an icon for this at bat. We had a little visitor here in the ballpark. All right, so here we go. Experience chart roll. It's 3-5. And asked if it's an icon batter. Well, he is for this at bat. He adjusts his swing at the last second and loops a single into the outfield. All right, so that means that Infante will easily score, and Cruz is going to motor into third base. All right, so there we go. The Minutemen jump out on top of 1-0, and we've still got nobody out and runners at the corners. All right, so a good start for the Minutemen. That'll be up Rocky Olberbeck. He is also tied with a team lead with 6 home runs. All right, 2-3-5 is the roll wild. No, is he eager? He is, but he's also a whiffer, so he will go down swinging, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Still runners at the corners, and 1 out now for Doug Smoles. 4-5-5. The pitcher does have flash. That will be a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts after the first 3 batters got aboard. Or the first 4 batters. All right, so now 2 down, still runners at the corners. 1-4-5, that is going to be a ground out to third to end the inning. All right, so 2 runners get left stranded, but 1 does come in, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. It is New England 1 and Cape Cod coming up to bat. All right, let's see. So for Cape Cod, their leadoff man will be the left fielder Kyle Drees. He's a semi-hero, semi-scrapper, semi-patient, and has the good eye quality. So a good combination of traits for the leadoff man. All right, first batter for De La Rosa. It's going to be a ground out to third. All right, good start for him. Now the number 2 batter will be Demetrius Faro. He's the third baseman, semi-champion, hero, semi-slugger, and semi-patient. The first 2 batters are semi-prospects, so they've got a lot of young players on their team here. 2-3-6. That is a double control check, which De La Rosa does not have, so that is going to be a walk. And Cape Cod will have their first runner aboard, and now Dorian Cooper steps up to the plate. He was a long-time Minuteman player. He won a couple of championships, but left in free agency and is now A really big bat for Cape Cod. He is a hero, a slugger, a semi-home run king, and a whiffer, semi-whiffer. So big bat in the number 3 slot, and he comes up with a man on and 1 out here in the first. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. That's going to be a hero check, and yes, he is. So that'll be a single into left field. The runner will have to hold at second base, though. So now 2 on, 1 out for Anibal Rodriguez, another one of the young players. He's a semi-prospect. He's playing at first base. He's a hero, a slugger, and a whiffer. All right, 1, 4, 6 is the roll, and that is a flash check. De La Rosa has double flash, so that means he is going to strike out Rodriguez. And then the next batter, the center fielder, Josh Bell, he will also strike out. All right, so De La Rosa is able to pitch around trouble and strand 2 runners. So we'll head to the second inning with New England on top, 1-0. Thank you, everybody who is joining us here on this chilly Saturday afternoon. Well, at least it's very chilly here in New England. Hope you're warm and safe. All right, so New England will send their 7, 8, and 9 batters to the plate, bottom of the order. Cream McCarthy leads things off, and he is going to pop out to second. And for the next at bat, we'll go to the experience chart. Duncan Otto is up to bat. He's our veteran third baseman. So it'll be an icon batter against a semi-prospect pitcher. 3-6 is the roll. Prospect pitcher. Oh, and the dot says yes. Let's see. So misses outside corner. Deep drive into outfield for a double. All right. So Boddicker misses with a fastball. Got a little bit too much of the plate, and Otto makes him pay with a double. So 1 out, runner in scoring position for Kerry Nakamura. All right, Dave from Baseball Demos has joined us. Thanks for tuning in, Dave. He says that he's pulled out his fictional set again because of my series. That's great to hear. I love this fictional set. It's so great to play and making up your own baseball history. You're not constrained by the lineup choices you make and pitching choices, you know, because there's no historical context to them. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun, and having a lot of fun doing a season playthrough with this team. So, all right, so here we go. Runner in scoring position. The shortstop Kerry Nakamura steps in. 1-4-6 flash. Oh, so unfortunately Nakamura will strike out. So that'll be 2 down. Still a runner at second, though, for Manny Infante. We'll go back to the top of the lineup. Let's see. He walked and then later scored back in the first. 2-4-5. Hey, and that's going to be a hero check, which he is. So he is going to get an RBI single. And New England is now up 2-0. All right, so 2 out, and now runner at first for the dangerous Ramon Cruz. Let's see, 1-1-6. That'll be a fresh check, though, so he is going to strike out to end the inning. But they'll get another run, and we'll head to the bottom of the second with New England on top, 2-0. All right, hey, and we've got a visitor here in the commentator's booth. This is Cora. Can you wave hi to everybody? All right, I'll see you later. All right, so we'll head to the bottom of the second. Cape Cod will send their 6, 7, 8 batters up. Veteran second baseman Reggie Horner will lead things off. Left-handed batter. He has the hero and patient skills or qualities. All right, 3-4-4 is the roll. And that says if it's a prospect pitcher, he absolutely is. So that means we're going to go to the fence chart. Let's see. So we'll just roll on the other column, and we get a 5. Oh, so that's going to be a leadoff triple for Horner. All right. So De La Rosa with a mistake pitch to Horner, and Horner makes him pay. So we'll have a runner at third with nobody out. And I need to move where my scoreboard is so I can have a little bit more space to roll the dice. All right, we'll try that, and then I can. There we go. Okay. So that'll bring up Dennis Kerning. He is the DH for Cape Cod tonight. He's an icon batter. He's a semi-home run king and semi-eager. Let's see, 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no, he is not patient. Let's see, so he will ground out to third. So that means that the runner is going to hold. All right, so 1 down. And still a runner at third base for Esteban Moreland. He is a semi-slugger and semi-whiffer. He's playing in right field tonight for the Lobsters. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no, but he's not a champion. So outfield drama. We'll see if it's deep enough to score the run. 2, 5. Is a center fielder iron? No. So he's gonna grab a looping line out. Let's see, and unfortunately for Cape Cod, Horner is a stoic runner, so that is not going to be deep enough for him to score. So he'll hold up again, and so now there's 2 out. So De La Rosa trying to pitch around that leadoff triple. That'll bring up the shortstop, Kevin Niederhauer. He's a hero, semi-scrapper, and semi-eager, veteran shortstop. 2, 2, 4, pitching at home. No, he's not. Not a slugger. So he will get a single into right field, and that's going to score the run. All right, and we're going to go to the right now chart. So De La Rosa would be semi-cold against a neutral batter. So I think we'll use our second manager card. I'll use the pep talk so that the pitcher will become neutral. All right, so it'll be neutral versus neutral in the right now chart. 3, 3. Oh, and that's if it's a hot pitcher, which he's not. Oh, but it'll still be just a ground out. So okay. All right, so Dries will ground out. We'll say he grounds out to short, and that will end the inning. But Cape Cod does get a run across, and it is now 2 to 1 as we head into the 3rd inning. All right, you are watching New England Minutemen baseball here on the WAFR network. Thank you to everybody who is tuned in. It is 2 to 1 as we head into the top of the 3rd, and New England will have their 3, 4, and 5 heart of the order due up. All right, Santos Uraneta will lead things off, and he will go down swinging. So 1 down, nobody on for Rocky Oberbeck, DH tonight. He struck out his first at bat. 2, 2, 5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is. So Oberbeck's going to ground out to second. 4, 3. All right, so 2 quick outs for the first baseman, Doug Rosello. He'll come up with nobody on. 5, 6, 6. Wild, no, he does not have a good eye, so that will be a strikeout. So 1, 2, 3 inning. For Bodeker, we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still 2-1, and we'll start on the right now chart. And it'll be a neutral pitcher against a neutral batter. 1, 4, and ask if it's a cold batter. No. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 3, 5 is the roll. Is the left fielder gold? No, he's neutral. So that's going to drop into the gap for a leadoff double. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. On the next at bat. So unfortunately we are semi-dissonant. Let's see. I guess I'll use one of my dugout chatter cards. So that will be considered neutral. So it'll be neutral versus neutral. 2, 3 is the roll. Oh, it's at pitching team harmony. No. Okay, well, but it's just a walk. All right, hey, we're just setting up the double play. All right, so that'll bring up Anibal Rodriguez, the first baseman. He struck out his first at bat. We have 2 on, nobody out. 1, 4, 4. Oh, that's going to be a flash check. Whew. All right, so Rodriguez is going to strike out. And then Bell will also strike out. All right, so now 2 down. Still 2 runners on. for Reggie Horner, who tripled his first at bat. All right, 136 is the roll. The pitcher is not an ace. Whiffer or cold? No. So infield drama. Oh, this should be interesting. 3-6 is the third baseman gold. That's Duncan Otto, and yes, he is. Let's see. So crazy bouncing grounder recovers nicely to make the play. So that'll be a ground out to end the inning. Whew, and keep the score at 2-1. As we head to the top of the fourth, and that's going to start on the chemistry chart. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got a comment here from the original Grognard. Said he named his 2017 fictional team for Philly, the Minutemen. All right, awesome. Love to. Yeah, I feel like the Minutemen is a good moniker for a sports team. Works well for me. So, thanks for joining us today. All right, so chemistry chart. Jackson Newsome is going to lead things off. 2-6. The batting team does not have harmony, so that'll be a ground out to second. 1 down, nobody on. Kareem McCarthy will step up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 4-6-6. The pitcher does have control, so that's going to be a single. All right, and that'll bring up Duncan Otto, who doubled his first at bat. 1 on, 1 out. 1-run game. 2-3-6. Does not have double controls. That it will be a walk, and suddenly we've got 2 runners on with 1 out. And Kerry Nakamura, the shortstop, will step up. He struck out his first at bat. 2-2-4. Oh, they are pitching at home, so Nakamura will get jammed and pop up to short. Runners will hold. So now there's 2 out, 2 on for Manny Infante, who has not been retired so far. He has walked and singled. Oh, but we got a 1-2-3. So that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth, and still 2-1 New England. Cape Cod will send the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to the plate. Dennis Kiernan will lead things off, DHing tonight. Let's see, he is not a patient batter. He will fly out to center field for the first out, and then we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. The right fielder, Moreland. Let's see, 2-4, batting team does not have harmony, so they will go to the outfield drama chart. 3-4 is a left fielder iron. No, he's neutral. So McCarthy's going to track that down in the gap and left for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down. Niederhauer will step in. He singled his first at bat. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? Yes, he is. So he is going to get Niederhauer to strike out. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3. Go the Lobsters. And we'll head to the top of the fifth. It is 2-1 New England. Let's see. The Minutemen will send their 2, 3, and 4 batters to the plate. Ramon Cruz will lead things off. He has singled and struck out. 1-1-5. That's a fresh check. The dot says yes. So Cruz is going to pop out to third. 1 down. Nobody on for Santos Uraneta. Doing the catching tonight. He is singled and struck out. And that's going to be another fresh check. Dot's being kind to Bodeker. So Uraneta will also pop out. We'll see, he pops out to short. All right, so 2 up, 2 down. Now Rocky Oberbeck, the DH tonight. He has yet to reach base. And he won't on this one. That's going to be a pop out to second. So Bodeker doesn't let a ball get out of the infield this half inning. All right, so 1-2-3, go the Minutemen. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It's still 2-1 New England, and the first roll is going to be on the experience chart. So we'll have a semi-prospect batter against a prospect pitcher. And 4-4 is the roll. So that's going to be umpire calls timeout. And then when play resumes, he'll draw a walk. All right, so Dries draws a leadoff walk. So let's see if Cape Cod can cash in on that. Demetrius Faro will step in. He hasn't been retired. He's walked and doubled. 466. Oh, darn. Well, that's a control check. He has semi-control, and so that's actually going to be a single. The runner will round second and get into third. And so we'll have runners at the corners with nobody out. And the dangerous Dorian Cooper at the plate. Cooper is singled and walked. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, how about that? Unfortunately, the dot came up. So that means that Cooper is going to strike out, and Anibal Rodriguez will get his 3rd K of the day. He will also go down. All right, so now 2 outs. Still 2 runners at the corners. And Josh Bell will come up. He has struck out twice today. 1, 2, 4 control. He has semi-control. Dot says yes, so he'll get Bell to ground out to short. Woo! So De La Rosa is able to pitch around trouble here in the 5th, and we'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Still 2-1 New England. All right, so Fernando Mania continues. As the rookie looks for his 4th win of the season. All right, so New England will send their 5, 6, and 7 batters to the plate here in the 5th inning. Doug Rosello, the first baseman, will lead things off. He's looking to turn his day around. He's struck out twice so far. All right, 4-5-5 is the roll. No, he is going to go down for his 3rd K of the day. I'll pull the hat trick. Now Jackson Newsom will step up. He is also 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. All right, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no, not a champion. So we'll go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see, 3, 5. Is the left fielder gold? That's Kyle Dries. He is not. So that's going to drop in for a double. All right, so 1 out double, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart. Let's see. I guess I'll use my my last dugout chatter card. So we'll have 2 left, so we'll be a neutral team for this at bat. Let's see. All right, so it'll be neutral against neutral. 4-4. Does the pitching team have dissonance? No. So it's going to be a deep fly out to center field. So McCarthy gets a hold of one, but not quite enough. So just be a long out. So now 2 down. Still a runner at second base for Duncan Otto, the 3rd baseman. He's doubled and walked. See if we can pick up a clutch 2-out hit here. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. He does not have a good eye, so that's going to be a strikeout. And that'll end the top of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Still 2-1 New England. Hasn't been any scoring since the bottom of the 2nd. Let's see. The Lobsters will send Reggie Horner to the plate to lead things off. And we'll start on the right now chart. So it'll be a neutral pitcher against a neutral batter. All right. So we get a 2-6. I'd ask if it's a hot pitcher, and unfortunately he's not. So the pitch misses. It'll be driven into right field for a hit. So Horner gets his 2nd hit of the day. And Cape Cod will have their leadoff batter aboard. Now Dennis Kerning, the DH, he's looking for his 1st hit. He'll come up here. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. He is not patient. All right, that's going to be a ground out to 3rd. So it's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend. All right, so 2 down. Now nobody on for Moreland. The right fielder is 0 for 2 on the day. And 3-5-5. Struggler, no, not a champion. Is he? No, he's not a whiffer. So he will ground out to 2nd. right. So another good inning of work for De La Rosa. We'll now head to the 7th inning. Still just a 2-1 game. If you're a fan of pitching duels, you should be enjoying today. There's been 12 hits, but they have all been scattered, and we haven't had any scoring since the bottom of the 2nd inning. Let's see. I think that Cape Cod is going to go to their bullpen. They actually have a really good bullpen. They will have Steve Ryshinsky come in relief of Bodeker, who pitched a good game, but unfortunately for him, he's in line for the loss right now. All right, so Ryshinsky will start the 7th. He's a icon pitcher. He has a star, semi-flash, and double control. New England will have their 9-1-2 batters up. Nakamura will lead things off. He has struck out and flown out so far. And triple fours. Let's see. He is a scrapper, so he will loop a single into the outfield. And New England will have their leadoff man aboard. Manny Infante is up. He is walked, singled, and struck out. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my 5th strategy card, the manager influence, to go to the right now chart. Manny Infante was our designated hot batter, so he will be hot, and the pitcher will be cold because he just gave up a hit. All right, so let's see if this pays off. 1-2, hot batter, yes. Zeroes in on choice pitch and knocks it into right field for a single. All right, the runner will hold at second, but we've got our first 2 runners aboard. So 2 on, nobody out for Ramon Cruz, who is 1 for 3 on the day. Let's see if he can knock in a run here. 1-1-6. Oh, that's not going to do it. He is going to strike out. So big first out for Ryshinsky. Now Santos Uraneta comes up. He's 1 for 3 on the day, the single and a strikeout. Let's see if he can. Oh, I thought it was 1-3-3 for a second, but it's 1-3-4. There's not a gold catcher. He's not a champion. So outfield drama. So maybe here's a drive to the outfield. Is the left fielder iron? That's Moreland. No, he's neutral. So he is going to grab a long fly ball into the gap and right to get the 2nd out of the inning. If we had had a runner at 3rd, it would have been deep enough to score, but all right, so 2 on, now 2 out for Rocky Oberbeck. He is 0 for 3 on the day. I'd like to break out of that spell right here. Let's see, 3, 4, 6. But that is not going to do it. He is going to fly out to center field, and that will end the 7th. All right, so it's still 2-1 as we head into the stretch here. And I'm going to keep De La Rosa on the mound. He has given up a run, so his freshness will be gone, but I'll let him at least face 1 batter here, and I'll get Randy Corcoran warming up in the bullpen, and I will also get, let's see, I'll have Ross Nutter warming up in the bullpen. All right, so double barrel action, a lefty and a righty. Let's see, another good game for De La Rosa. Pitching here into the 7th. Let's see, 1-5-6. The batter is not a whiffer, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 1-5 is the roll. Is the left fielder gold? No, he's neutral. So that is going to be a single. And we would go to the chemistry chart, but that is going to be all for the rookie. We'll pull him out in favor of the bullpen. So Randy Corcoran will come on in relief, and there'll be some applause from the crowd for another fantastic outing for De La Rosa. He is in line for the win right now, but he's going to need help from his bullpen. And so Randy Corcoran will come on here in the 7th with nobody out and 1 runner on. And Cape Cod goes back to the top of their lineup. Kyle Drees will lead things off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And 1-4-6. Let's see, flash. Yes, except the batter does have a good eye. So instead of a strikeout, it's going to be a ground out, and the runner is going to advance to second. All right. Let's see. So now that will bring up Demetrius Faro. Oh boy. I think I'm going to pitch to him. All right. He's 2 for 2. He's walked, doubled, and singled. Ooh. All right. So 155 is the roll. But, he is not a home run king, so he is going to fly out to center field. Runner will hold, and now that will bring up Cooper. Cooper is 1 for 2. He singled, walk, and struck out. And I think I'm going to give Cooper the intentional walk. And I will face Anibal Rodriguez, who has struck out 3 times tonight. Let's see, hopefully this pays off. Corcoran in the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-4-4. Is he an ace? No. Champion? No. Ground out short, unless he's a whiffer, which he is. So Sanchez is going to get the golden sombrero with his 4th strikeout of the day. All right, and so that ends the 7th inning. New England still clinging to a 2-1 lead, and that will also close the book on Fernando De La Rosa. He finishes, he scattered 6 hits and given up just that 1 run. So he is in line for his 4th win of the season as we now head to the top of the 8th inning. And we'll have another reliever come on for, well, let's see. No, actually, I guess they'll leave Wyshynski in for now, and then they'll have another reliever come on to face Newsom. All right, so Rosello, he has struck out 3 times. He's looking to avoid the golden sombrero. 2-3-6. Oh, hey, it's a double control check. So there we go. Wyshynski will get Rosello to ground out. He'll ground out to the pitcher's mound, and then Newsom will ground out to shortstop. All right, so 2 quick outs. And now Cream McCarthy on. Well, I guess I'll leave Wyshynski in since he's pitching so well. 2-4-5, that'll be a hero check, which he's not. So McCarthy will pop out to second base. And so 1-2-3, go the Minutemen. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 2-1 New England. Let's see, Ray Price has joined us in the chat room. He's asking about the new mat. I absolutely love this mat. It has been fantastic. I actually should post links in these videos. So this was a design from Ed Farias. He posted it in the Play Community Facebook page. And then I just uploaded the file to a website called Inked Gaming, and it was a really simple process. I think it took about a week to get it, and yes, I absolutely love having this mat for the game. It's been fantastic. I would recommend it without reservation. All right, and thank you for joining us, Ray. You've missed and let's see, M. Solak is here. He said he just missed the whole game. It's been a big pitchers duel. There's been a lot of hits, but they've all been scattered, and it's just 2-1. We haven't had a score since the bottom of the 2nd. And now here in the 8th, we'll have Cape Cod sending their 5, 6, and 7 batters. We'll have Corcoran stay on to face Josh Bell, and then Nutter will come on to face the left-handed Horner. All right, so 1, 2, 4 is the roll. That's a control check, which Corcoran has, so he'll get Bell to ground out to short. All right, and that will be all for him. We'll bring on the lefty Ross Nutter. So good work out of the pen by Corcoran. Hopefully Ross Nutter can keep that going. He's actually had a rough start to the season. I think that his ERA is in double digits right now. He's had a couple of really bad outings. So I will have another lefty, Julio Jose, will be up, and I'll get our closer, Logan Mackel, also warming in the pen. All right, so here we go. So Nutter will gain the ace quality for this at bat because it's a lefty on lefty. 1-1-4 is a roll. That's going to be a fresh check, so he'll get Horner to ground out to short. All right, and so now 2 out, nobody on for Dennis Kerning. Righty on lefty here. 2-3-3 ace or star. Yes, he is. So Kerning will also ground out to short. All right. So good bullpen work from New England, and we'll head to the 9th, and it is still 2-1. Rosinski is going to be all done for the day. Let's see. They will go to the pen, and they're going to bring in. They'll bring in. Well, I guess they. Well, no, they'll bring in Rico Jones for now, and they'll have their closer Harvey Nixon warming up just in case. Try to keep this a 1-run game. But if Jones gets into trouble, they'll bring in Nixon. All right, so here we go. Duncan Otto is 1 for 2 on the day. He's doubled and walked and also struck out. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, gold, no, champion, no. So outfield drama. 4, 5 is a center fielder, gold. That is Josh Bell, and no, he is neutral. So that's going to drop in for a single. And we're going to go to the experience chart for the next at bat. Jones is an icon. Nakamura is neutral. 1-1 prospect pitcher, no. So there will be a strikeout. Nakamura will strike out for the 2nd time today. So 1 out now, 1 on. We're back to the top of the lineup. Manny Infante is 2 for 3. He's had a good day. He's walked. Had a couple of singles. But that is just going to be a fly out to center field. And the runner will hold at first. All right, so now 2 out. Still runner at first for Ramon Cruz. He singled and struck out twice today. Let's see. We're going to go to the outfield drama chart one more time. Is the center fielder stoic? No, he's actually semi-active, so he's going to track down a fly ball in center, and that'll be the 3rd out. All right, so here we go. It is Mackel time, as the closer will come on for New England. He's been really good so far early in the season, and he'll be looking to lock down another save. Let's see, he'll face the first 2 batters from the bottom of the lineup, Moreland and Niederhauer. All right, so here we go. Moreland is 0 for 3 on the day. 3-4-5 iron catcher. Oh darn! Actually, he's semi-iron, and unfortunately the dot came up. Yes, so that's going to be a leadoff walk. Oh, well, that wasn't quite the start that we wanted. All right, so that'll bring up Niederhauer. Niederhauer's 2 for 3 on the day. See if they can get the runner over. 1-1-4. Oh, that's a fresh check, and yes, he is. So that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. All right. So 2 down now, nobody on, crowd on its feet. We'll go back to the top of the order. Kyle Dries, he is 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. All right, Mackel gets the sign. Goes into the stretch. Here we go, 166. He's not a workman. The batter is not a whiffer, so he is going to ground out to third. And that is going to be all she wrote here from A to Z Auto Parts Stadium as New England holds on for a exciting 2-1 victory. Ooh, all right. So the rookie sensation, Fernando Mania, he will pick up his 4th win of the season. Just a fantastic job today. Heath Bodeker will get the loss. Logan Mackel locks down the save. All right, and we'll give the hold to Ross Nutter. All right. So our MVP of the day, I think we're going to have to give it to Fernando Mania as he goes 6+ innings, scattered 7 hits, had 7 Ks. Let's see, 3 walks and allowed just that 1 earned run. And then the bullpen came on and did the rest. So that was a really great day. I'm glad that there was a good pitchers duel. So New England, for their part, the batters, that as you can see, their batter, the hits were really scattered for the day. I don't think anybody had more than, oh no, Duncan Otto had 2 hits, but I think that was, and Manny Infante had 2 hits. But all right, so that is the end of the game here. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm glad it was an exciting game. If you weren't here for the beginning of the broadcast, I'll just recap. I've decided that from now on, I'm just going to focus on the starts for Fernando De La Rosa, and I'll be playing all the other games offline, and then I'll come on and play out the games with Fernando Mania, and just give a quick recap of what has happened between them. So this will kind of help speed along the season replay, and maybe I'll have a chance in finishing the season before the 2018 Baseball America set comes out. So again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. I'm glad that it was an exciting game here. And let's see, next up on the schedule, let's see, in 5 more starts, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually going to be the next game for Fernando will be against, or the next scheduled game will be against Cape Cod, but it'll be back home at Biddy Beer Ballpark. So, all right. Well, so from we'll sign off in the booth here. This is Cora signing off, and my name's Steve. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and we'll see you after further review. Have a great weekend, everybody.